host Türk Telekom. Well, unfortunately for the home team, Strasbourg can no longer qualify for the playoffs no matter what happens here this evening. So their Basketball Champions League journey will end tonight. That is guaranteed. As we just have a look at the games in Group A, all of them tipping off at the same time. That's in around 10 minutes' time. Manresa up against Sassari, Polski, Filu Ustende, and Unet Holon taking on Liek Kabelis. As for Türk Telekom, well, they can relax somewhat as they have already guaranteed their spot in the postseason. However, they will still want to win here because they can actually go through as group winners still, which in theory should, of course, give them a slightly easier time of things when the playoffs get started in just under a month's time from now. If we look at the Group A standings, and they are there right at the top, level pegging with Dinamo Sassari. So both on 23 points, 10 and 3. They've really bulldozed their way through this group. So the Turkish team will finish in first place if they win here tonight, or if Sassari lose at Manresa. So a couple of scenarios there which will see Türk Telekom actually go through as group winners. So yeah, if they win here tonight or if Sassari lose at Manresa. Let's have a look at the two sides then. Türk Telekom, well, they've been superb this season, and a large part of that success has been down to Kyle Wiltje, the number 33 there. The big man averaging 17.5 points a game, as well as 6.5 rebounds as well. He's been ably supported by Mustafa Fall, who's picking up a big 7.8 boards a game, as well as 11.5 points. And as for SIG Strasbourg, well, Gabe York, number 32 down the bottom there, has been carrying a lot of the offensive workload with 17.4 points per game. Strasbourg will likely have to make do without Jeremy Nzueli, who is nursing an injury, and Ali Traore, who was suspended by the French team last week. Traore will be missed, though. He's been averaging 10.5 points a game and 4.4 rebounds a game so far, so they're going to have to try and do it without him here this evening. Relatively disappointing crowd in right now, but I suppose that's understandable when they know that their team can't qualify through. So the away side will just be introduced to the crowd first of all, making their debuts in the Basketball Champions League this season, and riding their first 4-game winning streak as well in the competition. So they arrive here in pretty good form, plenty of confidence behind them. Although in the reverse fixture, actually, it was Strasbourg that got the better of Türk Telekom, 83 points to 75. So it's just something to bear in mind. Türk Telekom will want to try and get their revenge here this evening. They have actually played each other a few times previously, although you've got to go back nearly 20 years. 2001, they met each other. Türk Telekom winning at home, 92 points to 80, and Strasbourg also winning at home that year, 93 points to 84. Jurek. So the away side have been introduced. Now it's time for Strasbourg, who have largely disappointed. They are on a 5-game losing streak, which is the second longest for a French team in the Basketball Champions League, after Dijon's 6-game losing streak back in the 2018-2019 season. So they won't be too happy with how things have gone. There is Gabe York on the left-hand side of your screen now. It's going to be very important for them tonight. Remember that the round of 16 tips off on the 3rd of March. So we've got just under 4 weeks until that takes place. That then concludes on the 18th of March. It's a best-of-3 series with the 8 winners advancing through to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals then starting at the end of March, 24th of March, concluding on the 8th of April. And then the final 4 will get underway at the beginning of May, the 1st to the 3rd of May. And they have been reliant, Strasbourg, on one or two players, Gabe York in particular, with his 17.4 points a game. Only 3 of them that have actually made it into double digits in terms of points per game. York way out in front, and then Traore, who of course is suspended, with 10.5, and then Trice has 10.6 as well. So it has very much kind of felt as though if Gabe York doesn't fire, then there's not a lot left behind. Look at the stats as well coming into this game, and Türk Telekom just pretty much superior in every single facet. 2-point field goal percentage, they're at nearly 56%. Strasbourg down at 51.9. As we look at the referees, Wojciech Liszka, Spostolos, Kalpakas and Vile Selke of Poland, Sweden and Finland, respectively. Yeah, Türk Telekom also averaging nearly 40% from three-point range, whereas Strasbourg down at 31.3%. They've got a better free throw percentage. They are out rebounding Strasbourg. They have more assists per game, more blocks per game. I think the only thing really that Strasbourg find themselves in front at, they have one more steal on average a game. As we just look at the Telekom starting 5, they go with Johnson, Bagel, Fall, Viltier and TJ Campbell as their 5. So the 2 big men in Mustafa Fall and Kyle Viltier. There is Oscar Adi Güzel, head coach of Türk Telekom. So yeah, when you look at those kind of stats, it's quite hard to actually see where Strasbourg can win this game today. They go with Reynolds, Inglis, Scrub, York and Parakuski. See there, very young coach, Lassi Tuovi. He's 33 years of age. Was the assistant coach here in Strasbourg, but took over the realms earlier this year. So the 2 coaches just giving their last-minute words of wisdom before the final game day of the regular season gets underway. It's been a long old few months, hasn't it, since this all got underway back in mid-October. Strasbourg will regret the way that they have played really from, well, basically throughout the whole of the campaign, but certainly since kind of the end of December onwards. Haven't won in the Basketball Champions League since the 11th of December. They haven't won at home in the Basketball Champions League since the 29th of October, mind you. That was on game day 3. Since then, they have lost every single home game. They won their opening 2 games as well against Ostenda and Manresa. But it has been a real struggle since then on their home floor. Türk Telekom, meanwhile, come into this on a 4-game winning streak, so they really should be full of confidence heading into this as they look to try and seal top spot in Group A. We are off and running. Can Strasbourg just give their home fans something to cheer about to finish off their campaign? It's not the ideal start. An immediate turnover. Inglis, the man who turns it over. Just feel it's going to be really important here for Strasbourg to start well. If Telekom can come flying out of the blocks and go ahead early on, then it might well be difficult for Strasbourg to find the motivation to try and get back into this game. It's Thomas Scrub. Damien Inglis again. Finds himself surrounded by white shirts into the big man who can't get it to go. Parakuski. Yeah, we'll do my best to keep you up to date with the Dinamo Sassari Manresa match because, as I said, if Strasbourg win here, if Telekom win here, sorry, then that is that done as the first three-pointer goes. It's Kyle Viltier, the man who leads the way on the offensive end for Türk Telekom. So if they win here tonight, that's that. They know that they have finished top. Or if Sassari lose against Manresa as well, that will also get the job done. Does he get the roll? No, just falls off to the left-hand side. Here's TJ Campbell. Johnson nearly lost the ball. A three from miles out. But why not when you shoot it as well as he does? What a start for Türk Telekom. What a start for the main man, Kyle Viltier, who's already on 6 points. But Strasbourg have their first three-pointer of the game as well. Gabe York. So the two key men that we pointed out right at the start of this game have started really quickly here. Bodes well going forward. Well, he's just shooting every time he gets it. Oh, my word, he cannot miss right now. Raining threes for Kyle Viltier. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc already. 9 points. What a start. So difficult to guard against is Viltier. Such a good outside shot. Shot clock is counting down. Difficult shot with the left-hand jump hook, but got it to go with about 3 seconds left to shoot it. Thomas Scrub. It's Nick Johnson. Well, Viltier was right at the top of the key, completely unmarked again there. They will still keep it. 8 seconds left on the clock. Another three goes up. Finally, Türk Telekom have missed one from the outside. It wasn't Kyle Viltier, though. It's a really nice bounce pass. Kicks it back outside. Drives to the baseline. Just about was able to keep hold of it. Good ball movement this from Strasbourg, but it's good defensive possession, which in the end, the little left-hand floater from Thomas Scrub gets it to go. Been knocked off their stride with the barrage of three-pointers that was coming at them from Kyle Viltier. Oh, Viltier with the offensive rebound and the putback, and he's already up to 11. He's absolutely everywhere right now. It out, take your time and knock it down. A really nice rhythm and fluency about this game in the early stages. Reynolds picks up his first point. Strasbourg just one back. 4 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 for Strasbourg. Here's Wiltje. Throws it out to the corner. Poor hands. Cheap turnover, really, from Türk Telekom. No pressure on that catch. This was the putback that we've just seen from Kyle Wiltje. Scrub. Shot clock is counting down. Scrub has started well, but couldn't get that one away. Now the fast break is on. The bounce pass. Lovely pass as well, but he knew that he had traffic. Nick Johnson was just off target with the layup. Way off target with that jump shot. Here's TJ Campbell. Campbell kicks it out. Look out. Another three is on the way, and well, he's human. Kyle Wiltje finally missed one, and now the foul is called, and Damien Inglis will head to the line and shoot two. Well, Inglis normally pretty reliable from the free throw line, just below 80% from the stripe in the Basketball Champions League this season. Such a great experience, isn't it, for Lassi Tuovi? Only turned 33 at the very end of last year. Has been the Finnish national team assistant coach as well, so has had plenty of experience in pretty big jobs beforehand. It's TJ Campbell. Little up fake, comes inside, now shoots the two. Had to try and shoot over the defense. Difficult shot, couldn't get it to go. So Strasbourg still lead by one. This is where he's so dangerous, trying to go to work, couldn't catch his own rebound. And a pass down the floor, but he's done well. Great transitional defense from Scotty Reynolds there, who just about was able to get his hand up in time and tip it out of bounds. Otherwise, Kyle Wiltje would have had a pretty simple layup there. Throws it up to Boris Dallo. Disappointed. Sorry, Mustafa Fall, I should say. Easy layup. Strasbourg have done well after the really quick start from Türk Telekom. They've not panicked, and they now have themselves a three-point lead. Not rushing on the offensive end, they're just waiting for the right time to shoot. Now the three is up, or is it a two? I think it's just a two. Foot was just inside the line from TJ Campbell. Field goal percentage has come way down for Türk Telekom, down at just 38% now. He's taken an arm to the face, perhaps, here, so the referees have just paused proceedings. So they've still got 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Now they've only got 2, and in fact they've turned it over, and now the fast break is on here for Strasbourg. Into Kyle Wiltje, and you know the rest. Wiltje up to 13. 5 for 6 from the field in the early stages for Kyle Wiltje. Seron. Again, the shot clock is counting down. Just 2 seconds left to shoot. He realised that in the end, just had to throw up the long 2. 2 good back-to-back defensive possessions there for Türk Telekom. You can see both sides struggling with their 2-point field goal percentage. Yeah, just about got it into Mustafa Fall. Tipped out of his hands. They will keep it, still with 7 seconds left on the clock. Oh, they've turned it over, good steal. And now he's going to try and go himself for the little pass behind the back and the finish. Gabe York with the finish, but Boris Dallo really was the man that did the work there. Eyes in the back of his head. So York up to 5. Important that they try and get him going. Mustafa Fall tried to get the layup on the reverse, but no good. Three if it goes, just comes up short. Now, Nick Johnson. Johnson might have to just go coast to coast here, and Johnson does that. Telekom have the lead once again. He had quite a few lead changes in this opening quarter. We're inside the final 60 seconds here. Shot clock once again is counting down to 2 seconds. They're leaving it late, and now the block from Mustafa Fall. It's their last 3 or 4 possessions though now, Strasbourg. Haven't been able to get any real shot of note up. In the end, the shot clock has just been counting down. They've just had to throw something up to prevent the 24-second violation. So Nick Johnson finds himself at the foul line. Wiltje takes a well-earned break. 13 points for him, 2 rebounds, 5 for 6 from the field. He came out with back-to-back-to-back threes to start Türk Telekom's evening off. Splits them from the line. Now they've got the steal, and now it's 2 against 1 here. In the end, he throws up the alley-oop, and the highlight play is thrown down by Nick Johnson. He was the one that got the steal. Johnson is up to 5. And Telekom have a 4-point lead. Have another look at this. Lovely pass from CJ Harris. Perfectly weighted to Johnson. You could just see him there putting the arm up. That's where he wanted it. That's where it went. Slowing the clock down here. Boris Dallo drives inside. Doesn't get the bucket, but will get 2 free throws. So 6.7 seconds left on the clock. We're trying to apply some pressure here, full court press. In the end, draws the foul. Foul goes on Seren. Have fouls to give, of course, so may as well use them. Now he just has to throw one up. Paul nearly made it as well, but the buzzer goes, the end of the opening quarter. And it was a good one as well. Both sides have the lead for a little bit of that opening quarter, but in the end it is Türk Telekom who have a 20 points to 17 advantage. Both sides struggling, certainly Strasbourg from 2-point range, but look at the threes. Strasbourg nearly 70% and Telekom at 50%, so that's been keeping both sides just in a bit of a rhythm. And here are the highlights from that first quarter. So second quarter just about to get underway here. Türk Telekom with the slender advantage after one. They lead by 3. Absolutely lightning fast start from Kyle Wiltje in particular. Came out with 3 consecutive threes for Telekom's first 9 points. So Mohamed Bagel is the man at the line. Normally a very good free throw shooter. It's quite rare actually that you see him miss one. He's up above 90% from the foul line. Still grabs the offensive rebound. Good pass as well. And pretty easy layup in the end from Chiambut. Kuski picking up his second assist as it's stripped out of his hands. And the fast break is on. For Strasbourg, he goes all the way himself and just lays it in. Played well so far today as Boris Dallo. And he ties this game up at 21 points each. Now the 3 is on the way from a long way out, but it doesn't matter. Nothing but string for Mohamed Bagel. Bagel is up to 4 points. CJ Harris with his third assist, throws up an air ball, but Parakuski was there to catch it. Now the three right from the top of the key. This time it's Damien Inglis who knocks it down. Inglis is up to 5, his first attempt from beyond the arc. Parakuski putting up some really good numbers right now. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 points for Strasbourg's number 55. Teardrop finish from CJ Harris. Dallo has turned it over. Pass out to the corner. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. That is a bit of a let-off from Mohamed Bagel there. He looked as though he had a completely open 3 when he first got it, but back of his shoe was just beyond the line. Just as he set himself to shoot the 3. That's another poor pass. It's another cheap turnover from Strasbourg. A couple in a row now. One from Chiambou, one from Boris Dallo. So Türk Telekom leading by 2. 7 minutes to go in this first half. They will keep it. Still got 12 seconds left on the clock. Just tipped out of bounds from Boris Dallo. Scotty Reynolds back on the floor here for Strasbourg. Shooting up the jumper. Can't get it to go, but last touch was off Strasbourg, so Türk Telekom will get it back. 14 seconds to try and extend this advantage. Shot clock is down to 3. Someone's got to get it away. The three-pointer from quite a long way out, no good. Forced into that in the end. Good defensive possession there from Strasbourg. Now they've got to try and look after the ball a little bit better. The last couple of possessions in this second quarter, they've just cheaply turned it over, and that's much better. And it's thrown down by Parakuski, who keeps his good numbers ticking along. 4 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists for the big man. So timeout has been called by Türk Telekom.
Okay, side. Pass and swing to other side and one more time penetration. Everybody stop and we are waiting and we are watching quickly. Okay? Hey, stop! Strasbourg! Strasbourg! Voilà, comme ça, tout le monde. On prend les bonnes habitudes. Ici, on est avec les supporters de la SIG, la SIG. Le score est de 26 partout. Première période, deuxième carton. Il reste 6-26 à jouer.
So Strasbourg 26, Telekom 26. Just a reminder that Strasbourg cannot qualify for the playoffs no matter what happens here this evening. And Türk Telekom know that with a win, they will go through as group winners. So plenty still to play for Türk Telekom especially. And the shot clock's counting down. Fadeaway 2 is no good. Boris Dallo. Both sides looking pretty solid on defense as Scrub shoots the 3. Can't get it, but guess who's there? Big Parakuski again. He just couldn't quite make the 2, but he will head to the line and shoot 2. Cannot deal with Artem Parakuski right now. Third game in the Basketball Champions League. That is on Parakuski. Nice pass into Mustafa Fall, who had Parakuski all over the back of him. So Mustafa Fall will head to the line and shoot 2.
Applaudissements à Boris Dallo. Et retour au jeu de Kenya. Balancé. Foul.
Very good with the first one. 27 years of age now is Mustafa Fall. Been at Türk Telekom since the summer of last year. He was playing in Russia beforehand for Lokomotiv Kuban. Quickly just caught it and released. Both sides struggling really with their shot in this second quarter. Here is Mustafa Fall again. Fall throws it back outside. Now the 3 is on the way again. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Damien Inglis. Now another 3 comes up short. Size just lacking a little bit of rhythm right now that was on display for large parts of the opening quarter. We had a spare man in the corner. He found him. Extra pass. Now they've got the steal, and now the fast break is on here for Strasbourg. Here they come. Drives to the baseline. Nice pass. Managed to get plenty of bodies back. Parakuski. And the foul is called.
Mesdames et messieurs, tournant première distribution de t-shirts offert par la SIG Strasbourg.
All right, here's the main from our team. Keep being aggressive. Once we aggressive, it works. We make the inside basket, we get the fouls. Don't always set up chances. Open shots we take, but guys, don't forget to be aggressive. We're in a crucial moment to get the lead, so we don't want to ready. Damian. Damian out. Esame here. Gabe. Sprint to the corner. Esame. Screen for Tommy. And open up. Carl will help with Esame.
Merci à la squad de la SIG, merci à SIGO. Reprise de cette rencontre 27 partout, 4-0-7 à jouer.
So 27 points each. And we have just about 4 minutes to go. Another shot that is off target, but was able to put it in at the second time of asking. Thomas Scrub. Scrub goes up to 6. 3 for 7 from the field for him. Strasbourg retake the lead again. Well, Viltier is back on the floor. Oh, what a play that was from the big man, Mustafa Fall. Fadeaway jump shot, throws up an air ball, but it lands right into the hands of his own player. And Essom Niem is the man who puts it back. He didn't get a reset either, so he only had a couple of seconds left to shoot that. Good awareness from Strasbourg's number 20. Out to the corner. Now this will be a 3 if it goes, which it does. CJ Harris up to 5. Back outside, looking to perhaps try and respond with a 3 of their own. Instead comes inside and thrown down. Esame Miem again. Nice little impact that he's had over the last 30 seconds or so. So just a 1-point game. So many lead changes in this game so far. 8 in total. Türk Telekom's biggest lead has been 6, whereas Strasbourg's biggest lead just 3. Jumps to the baseline, throws it back outside. Nice little fade. Now the 3 is on the way. Too much on it. Oh, they've got in each other's way there. It has gone out of bounds, and Strasbourg will get it back. Bit of a misunderstanding there between Begum and Viltier. Five seconds on the clock, try to throw it out to the corner, but instead just throws it away. Now the Hail Mary pass all the way down the floor, but good transitional defense from Strasbourg again. Well, bodies back, and now a completely open 3 comes up way short, but offensive rebounds. Well, they just stand off him, they allow him to look at the 3, which was a bad idea, as Damien Inglis knocks it down, and Strasbourg lead by 2 again. We've got 90 seconds to go in this first half. Try and respond with a 3 of their own, which they do. So Damien Inglis' 3-point shot is quickly counteracted by Mohamed Bagels, and Strasbourg call timeout.
two men and we share a corner. We cannot do
Damian goes fully front, 3 or 4 quarters, fully front. When they post up him here, he will be on the front. It means that we need to have over pressure here. Whenever they get the ball this area, encourage them to dribble to the middle. They will go fully front. Now it's 9 points from the block. Next play, Violence. Scotty, Gates, Damian, Tommy, Sleep, you here, feet turn, hammer, and Damian to the basket.
Il reste une 19 à jouer. Remise en jeu, possession SIG Strasbourg.
So just over a minute to go. Telekom leading by 1. As well to actually keep hold of the ball and just stepped out of bounds. Wasn't expecting the ball to come back to him so quickly.
Possession remise en jeu, ligne de fond. Türk Telekom.
It's Nick Johnson. 7 points for Johnson so far today. No, Viltier throws it up and then was able to actually get it back. And as he tried to throw it up for a second time, was fouled.
Applaudissements à Canton-Serron, applaudissements à Damien Inglis. Retour des Sommelières aux côtés de Boris Dallo. Deux lancers pour Türk Telekom, au lancer Kyle Winter.
So Viltier at the line. 14 points for Kyle Viltier so far today, off target with the second. Here's Scotty Reynolds for 2 for 1 here, if they're quick enough. Strasbourg, as they trail by 2. Here's Boris Dallo. Dallo just deciding to shoot the 3 and making the 3 as well. Boris Dallo once again gives Strasbourg the lead. 6 points for him, his first attempt from beyond the arc today. Maybe the final possession of the first half here. Out to Kyle Viltier. This is the man they want shooting the 3. It's a 4th 3-pointer for Kyle Viltier in this first half. And as the buzzer goes for half-time, it's the perfect way to end. Türk Telekom have a slender lead, 41 points to 39 at the end of 2. Look at the stats, pretty similar. 2-point field goal percentage. Strasbourg getting that off a little more often. Telekom's 3-point shot, though, very, very impressive indeed. Nearly 60%. Strasbourg are out-rebounding Türk Telekom, though. 21 rebounds to 15. 9 of those 21 offensive as well. And the game leaders, it's Viltier out in front by some distance. 17 points for him. And 4 3-point attempts as well for Kyle Viltier. He's been absolutely magnificent so far. I will leave you with the highlights from the first half. Make sure you're back in around 10 minutes time for the second half to get underway.
And Besiktas with an opportunity here to take the lead at halftime. McKissick flies in. Oh my goodness, quite possibly for the play of the half. Dunks it in, and we see the real Shaquille McKissick.
And Gola now skips it to Sealer. Sealer, little crossover, little step back. Oh, wonderful handle by the big man, my goodness me. And both teams have opened the game exactly the same way with a statement of intent. Two big dunks on either end.
Dangerous pass. Well, they give up the baseline, and Silas goes in. He gets rejected by Pearl. Pearl defensively tonight has a couple of swats, and that one was right out of the top drawer.
One-handed pass into the corner. Can't get it to go, but a big time throwdown by Dalton. Hayden Dalton.
Benite goes in, he gets the rebound. Oh, goes behind his back. He puts it up. Are you kidding me? Vitor Benite is exceptional tonight. He is just making almost everything that he throws up. Look at this.
Foul called. Crosses over. Signal behind the back pass. Oh, what a play. Jorman Bartolo, that is just beautiful.
Right, left hand with a crushing dunk all over Hapoel Jerusalem right there. Just out of nothing, he took off and threw it down. Tony Roden. Now he goes off the dribble. And Terry with a big swat. Just throws it back in Simpson's face. Can they get the three? Just shot. Oh my goodness! Emmanuel Terry is taking this game over. That's awesome.
4 seconds left, the three-pointer to win it, yes! Tyler Stone! It's not over yet.
Right inside, oh my word, Chris Dow. That is special. That is really special from Chris Dow.
ask you to pay attention. We do something we have done many times before, but RD you haven't done many times. We go thumb, but we do thumb one. Thumb one means for Scotty, the thumb. So I want 8 here. I want Arti here. I want Damian, Tommy to get the ball, handle pass. So Tommy gets the ball and Scotty runs. Damian will make him straight like this. Arti. First 3 for 8. Tommy pass and cut, then after that corner. So we end up Tommy, Gay,
On va saluer une nouvelle fois le groupe Nancy, Adidas, pour le retard aujourd'hui, Suède. La SIG Strasbourg salue une nouvelle fois tous les invités de la société, des copains, notre partenaire décoration. Peinture, on salue également les invités de la société, Pierre Ranier, partenaire officiel de la SIG Strasbourg, on salue les délégués du conseil départemental du Bas, ainsi que les élèves présents du bureau des étudiants de l'école supérieure, commerce et management, Omnimis.
So welcome back, everybody. The final game day of the Basketball Champions League regular season. And SIG Strasbourg hosting Türk Telekom, with Strasbourg already knowing that they have no chance of qualifying through to the playoffs, which get underway in just under a month's time from now, whereas Türk Telekom know that they are definitely guaranteed to be playing in the playoffs. It is just a question whether they go through as group winners or in second spot. They know that a win here this evening against Strasbourg would guarantee themselves top spot in the group. So plenty to play for still for Türk Telekom. And Strasbourg, well, they are simply playing for a bit of pride. They have lost their last 5 matches, so will be desperate to try and finish on a high. Third quarter just about to get started. It is Türk Telekom who lead by 2, 41 points to 39. Kyle Viltier, a big part of that, 17 points he has already. 6 for 8 from the field, and 4 of those 6 have come from beyond the arc as well. He was absolutely magnificent in that first half. Good ball movement early on here as Scrub knocks down an early 3 for Strasbourg. Kuski's just putting up great numbers. 4 assists, another assist for him. 8 rebounds, 5 points for him. Telekom come straight back though. TJ Campbell with the jumper. We had time to shoot the 3 if he wanted it, decided against it. Here is Gabe York. York's been a little quiet so far today. 2 for 8, sorry, from the field at the moment. 5 points. Three seconds left on the clock here. Fadeaway 2 is nice from Damien Inglis. Inglis is putting together a really efficient game right now. He's 3 for 3 from the field, 10 points for him. So tight this game though, isn't it? 44-43. Shot clock is down to 3. No way through. Or is there? Yes, there is. There normally is. When Kyle Viltier is in possession, he's up to 19. Parakuski. Well, they just back off Parakuski and allow him the jump shot. Parakuski can do little wrong today. Looks as though he could well be on his way to a double-double. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Remember Strasbourg without Jeremy Unzueli nursing an injury, and also Ali Traore, who was suspended by the team last week. So trying to do this without both of them. TJ Campbell lining up the jump shot. TJ Campbell started this third quarter nicely. Another one who is yet to miss from the field. 3 for 3 for TJ. Find a way through. Parakuski. Parakuski gets it again. Shot clock is down to 2. Difficult shot. Had to try and lay that one up pretty high on the glass. And in the end, the right-hand jump hook does go. Nick Johnson, the man who makes it. Türk Telekom have a 3-point lead. Biggest lead has been 6 so far, and a nice block from Mustafa Fall. Mustafa Fall had 21 points and 14 rebounds in the reverse fixture. Had an efficiency rating of 34, which remains the highest by a Türk Telekom player in a Basketball Champions League game. One goes down. This time it's Gabe York, who perhaps is going to heat up in this second half. Just 7 points for him. Shot clock's down to 3. Begum can't get it to fall. Big offensive rebound now, and then the right-hand jump hook shot is good from Kyle Viltier. Strong rebound initially from Viltier. So timeout is called by Strasbourg. Türk Telekom leading by 3. Just having a look whether that was a 3 or a 2 from Gabe York. Difficult to tell from that angle whether his toe was on the line. Yeah, it's definitely a 3. Everything behind the line there.
Everybody, the screen here, please, hey. The screen with Wilmer here, they only look for switch on each side. Damien will do black, and it's done so many times. Under, black we don't have to switch. With Campbell, stick on his, stick on him. Snakes every time. The guard will just contest better. Artie try to get lower, so the guard can stick. I'm gonna get contesting the shot. Otherwise, we're fine. We do it. First turn. Damian post up. And one in the cut over there. If the mental is here, don't always come back. First turn.
51. Si on partait avec une victoire ce soir au Rémus, ce serait top pour tout le monde. Position remise en jeu, SIG Strasbourg.
So just under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Türk Telekom leading by 2. Strasbourg in possession though. He was able to draw the foul. Just to let you know, in the other game that affects this one, or affects Türk Telekom between Manresa and Sassari. Remember, if Sassari lose, then it doesn't matter whether Türk Telekom win or lose here either. Telekom would go through as group winners. Well, at the moment, it's pretty close, just like this one is. They've also deep into their third quarter, and it's Manresa who have a 2-point lead right now, 42 points to 40. That's lovely from Kyle Viltia. What a game this guy is producing at the moment. 9 for 11 from the field. He just can't miss. Out to the corner. Plenty of time to make this 3. And he makes sure that he knocks it down. Quentin Seron with his first points of the game. That's nice, easy layup. Mohamed Bagel, he's up to 9. Either team able just to put a big run together right now, but is this man beginning to heat up? Gabe York with another 3, he's up to 10. Up to 13, I should say. Three from long way out, no good. It's Boris Dallo. Winding the shot clock down, Dallo drives inside, can't make the finish with the left hand. Mohamed Bagel there again though. 11 points for Bagel. Throws one up from the foul line, can't get it to go. In the end, able to bring down the defensive rebound. The fast break is on, he threw it up. He was fouled and he will head to the line and shoot 2.
Applaudissements à Parakuski, retour des souvenirs. Applaudissements à Kenya. Le retour de Scotty Reynolds. 2 lancers francs pour Türk Telekom. Au lancer, Nicolas Johnson.
So Nick Johnson, the man at the line here. 73% shooter from the free throw line.
La possession pour la SIG. 56-58.
Shot clock is down to 3. Just got to throw it up here. I'm not sure he's aware. Eventually does get it away. just in time. Can't knock it down. Good defensive possession from Türk Telekom there. Forcing a pretty difficult shot. Trying to go to work. Throws it out to Mohamed Bagel. Bagel tried to just get a little elaborate with the pass, and now it's a 3v2 on the fast break, and the layup is no good. Good defense. And now the fast break down the other end. Mohamed Bagel is still up there, and Bagel puts it in. For the first time in a long time, I think we have a two-possession game. Feels as though it's either just been 1 or 2 points in it for pretty much the entirety of the second quarter. So Damien Inglis heads to the bench. Strong offensive rebound, and he puts it back as well. Great work from Miem. Saw a couple of big plays from him in the first half as well. Just about prevented it from going out of bounds, and made it as well. Difficult looking shot. Lead is 4 again. Kyle Viltier up to 25 now. Grabs his own rebound and puts it back. Good work from Boris Dallo. Allowing Türk Telekom to get ahead here. The three-point shot is on the way, and once again, Kyle Viltier knocks it down. 28 points personal now. 5 for 6 from three-point range. Ridiculous numbers. Just kind of think every time he shoots the ball, it's going in. Only 27 years of age still is Kyle Viltier. That's lovely from Strasbourg. Nice team play. Finished off by Boris Dallo, who's up to 10 points now. Lead is back to just a one-possession game. 3 points in it, 7.4 seconds left in this third quarter. They got the steal, and now it's about 4 against 1. And the layup goes right on the buzzer, and it is back to just a 1-point game. It was Jason Chimabu with the steal, and Esime Miem making the driving layup. And what a final quarter we have in store here, as Türk Telekom leads 65 points to 64 after 3. Türk Telekom 57% from two-point range, 57% from three-point range as well. There's 6 of those 8 three-point shots they've made have come from Kyle Viltier. So final quarter then. The final quarter that Strasbourg will play in this season's Basketball Champions League. Telekom will have just under 4 weeks to try and rest and recuperate, ready for the playoffs to get underway. There is no doubt they will head into these playoffs absolutely brimming with confidence, the way that they've played in this regular season. Boris Dallo looking to try and go to work himself. The shot clock's counting down. In the end, throws it up, makes the 2. So a quick start for both of these two sides in this final quarter. That's a lovely pass. So easy. So easy into Mustafa Fall. Fall makes the 2. The whistle come just before gone in his shooting motion. So the 2 won't count. That's nice. High up on the glass. Easy finish for TJ Campbell. So a couple of buckets straight out of the gate in this 4th quarter for him. Campbell is 4 for 4 from the field today. 8 points. Another 3 with the shot clock counting down. And nothing but string to level up this game. It's Boris Dallo who makes it. And it is 69 points each. Which way is this going? So difficult to call. There's been one time, really, where you thought either Strasbourg or Telekom were just beginning to pull away from the other. That's a good defensive possession from Strasbourg there, though. Strasbourg's biggest lead has been 3. Whereas Telekom's has been 6, so that's how tight it's been. It's Boris Dallo again. Dallo just going himself. Can't get the layup to go. Last touch was off Strasbourg, so Türk Telekom will get it back. difference in the field goal percentage, but that hasn't related to the score. Strasbourg attempting 10 more field goals in the game as the three is knocked down from TJ Campbell, who continues his perfect 100% shooting record so far today. 5 for 5 from the field now for TJ Campbell, up to 11 points. Scotty Reynolds draws the foul. So Gabe York back on the floor for Strasbourg. Quentin Seren has gone to the bench. So can Türk Telekom just get a stop here? No, they can't. Just about got the roll. Sion Parakuski edging closer and closer to a double-double is Parakuski. Now the three is on the way, comes up short. Mustafa Fall grabs the offensive rebound, though, throws it back outside. The three again is good, and this time it is put in from Kyle Viltier, and that takes him to 30. .30 points and 7 rebounds, 1 assist today for Viltier. It has been quite a remarkable game from him, as the three from a long way out has too much on it. Have they got the offensive rebound? No, they haven't. So a chance for Türk Telekom to make it a 2-possession game again. This is the man they really want shooting the ball. Instead, he just kicks it out, drives to the baseline. Difficult looking shot, can't get it to go. Now the fast break is on. It's Damien Inglis. Inglis shaking and baking, but can't make the fadeaway two. Last touch off Parakuski, so Telekom will get it. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. We're going to have a timeout here. Türk Telekom leading by 3.
Hey, I just ask you one thing. You have been seeing this in a film session enough many times. You don't want to see tomorrow one player dribbling and four watching. You want to see that somebody drives, makes the pass like for Arti, and we make a basket and win. Together. This we want to see. These are made. Team offense. Get back on track. Stop here, and tune down. I don't care who plays it. Arti will pop. They go under. We re-screen second time. Short ball, hit him. Next one. Go. Good. Confidence. Next up here.
5-0-4 à jouer. 3 points seulement entre les deux équipes. La possession et la remise en jeu pour Türk Telekom sur le côté. Et applaudissements du public de Renus pour la SIG.
So Türk Telekom still in possession here. At a 14-second reset as they lead by 3. We've got 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this game. Sassari have themselves a 6-point lead, by the way, against Manresa. So it does look as though Türk Telekom will have to win this game to guarantee themselves as group winners. And they have opened up a 2-possession lead here, 5-point game. Biggest lead of the entire game has only been 6, so that is how tight and close it has been. Drives in and makes the 2. Parakushki again. He's up to 11 to go alongside his 8 rebounds. Oh, tried to throw it across the floor, but had it stolen. It was a dangerous looking pass. So the foul is called on TJ Campbell. It's Damien Inglis. Foul. Dave York, the man who draws it. Foul goes on Nick Johnson. Scotty Reynolds, nice pass from Reynolds, and once again, it's Parakushki who knocks that 2 down. Shot that really nicely today as Parakushki. It's that little mid-range jumper. And just like that, it's back to 1. That's good. Just makes that layup look so easy. Viltier continues on his merry way up to 32 now. Looking to try and level this game up. Does he get the roll? He does. And we are tied up at 78 points each as Boris Dallo is the man who knocks that 3-point shot down. And we have 3 minutes to go. Very nearly got the steal. Instead, great pass. And an easy dunk for Mustafa Fall. Are we heading to overtime, perhaps? So little between them. Can Strasbourg take the lead? No, they can't. They might level it up. Oh, make the 2, which she'll be furious about. But, Parakushki will head to the stripe and shoot a couple. So it's 4th foul for TJ Campbell. Parakushki makes them both. And it is 80 points each as Türk Telekom call timeout.
Nick! TJ here! Nick! Money! Ten! Set secret top, move inside, okay? And then... That's the Kyle! That's the Kyle! And with handoff! With handoff! TJ gets the ball! Kyle here! Move! Setting secret, handy, penetrate! Cut! Okay! Okay! Hey, TJ, don't forget! Time to move, okay? Let's go!
So a nice way to finish the Basketball Champions League regular season here. Even though Strasbourg are out, it is coming right down to the wire against Türk Telekom, who know that they have to win here to go through as group winners. $80 points each. We've got just over 2 minutes to go. Sassari are still 6 points clear with 4 minutes to go in their game against Manresa. Oh, the three is good though. Mohamed Bagel connecting with one, and he's up to 16. Can they respond with? Well, they may well level it up because the two is good and one. And it will be a chance of a three-point play here for Parakushki again, who has been absolutely superb today. 17 points, 9 rebounds. Chance to make that 18 points momentarily. It's just swung one way and then the other in this game. Ooh, couldn't make the free throw. He's had 5 assists as well, Parakushki. Been absolutely all over the place. Lovely little up fake from Mustafa Fall, and now he will have an and one opportunity. So much composure underneath there. Mustafa Fall didn't panic at all. So a chance to go a two-possession game here. 7.7 rebounds so far for Mustafa Fall. And he does indeed make it a 4-point game. Just over a minute and a half to go. Here's Parakushki again. Drives inside. Doesn't get it to go, though, so they've got the miss, Türk Telekom. Viltier with the rebounds. And they can really pile the pressure on here with a make. Go 6 or 7 points up. Viltier draws the foul. Strasbourg still had that foul to give. Is Johnson. Johnson drives in. Can't get it to go, but he's grabbed his own rebound. Good work from Johnson. Throws it out to the corner, tipped out of bounds. Strasbourg will, Telekom will keep hold of it. Still with a 4-point lead and 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Inside the final 60 seconds of this game. Mustafa Fall grabbed the rebound, he can. Great work from the big man Mustafa Fall, who just keeps the ball in Türk Telekom's hands. Got another 4 seconds here. And how big a shot is that going to be? The three-pointer goes. Mohamed Bagel again, he's up to 19. And that may well be the final nail in the coffin for Strasbourg. Timeout is called.
Quick shot, Damian, Dave, Arti, Boki. Damian downstream for Gabe. Screen here, but look at now. Boki, screen Damian, but Boki, fake and open. So what we actually do is pass ball to Boki here. Arti, he runs, you turn the rescreen and Gabe comes back. Scotty one step here, Boki pass here, or play and Damian here. You got it? Gabe runs here, pass to Boki, out of the rescreen, Gabe back for shot.
Well, this is a three we've just seen from Mohamed Bagel. And he knows just how big a shot that could be. It just puts a little bit of breathing space between Türk Telekom and Strasbourg. In fact, it's the biggest lead that Türk Telekom have had all game. It's up to 7, and there are just 30 seconds remaining. Try and get a quick fire three away. Well, they've got the offensive rebound. It still can't put it back. They've got another offensive rebound, and in the end, the foul is called. So they get that lead back to just 5. It's about 1.9 seconds between the shot and the game clock here to try and get a quick steal if they can. Well, they have got the steal. Kept in bounds and somehow is able to find Damian Inglis as well. Now can they connect with the three? Yes, they can. And that couldn't have worked out any better at all from a Strasbourg point of view. They got the steal and they had the three-point shot as well. And that lead is back down to just 2 again. And a timeout is called.
Applaudissements à la SIG Strasbourg. Tout le monde.
So Strasbourg, off the back of that three-pointer just a second ago, has got this game back to 2. Again, they need a steal. Sooner or later, they have got the steal. Can you believe it? This is awful from Türk Telekom. They were 7 points up and seemingly cruising towards victory. And, well, in a couple of seconds' time, we could well be all tied up. A couple of free throws coming up for Boris Dallo. Well, they are not happy, Türk Telekom, with the way that they have gone about things over the last 20 seconds or so as Dallo makes the first. This to tie this game up once again. And he does. He makes them both. And we have 8.1 seconds to go as Türk Telekom will look to try and win this one in normal time. Otherwise, we are potentially heading to overtime. Timeout again is called.
screen, Nick. You get the ball, then he get the ball. Move, setting screen, and split up, 12. Split up, Nick. Right side penetration, ball shooter, okay?
Don't wait for screen, it's one-on-one.
Okay, hey, big timing attack. Big timing attack.
Well, you wouldn't know that they are already out of the Basketball Champions League, would you? The support has still been terrific tonight. And they've seen a really good game as well that they may well see for another 5 minutes, because at the moment, unless Türk Telekom can find a bucket here, it looks as though we may well be heading to overtime. 8 seconds to do so. Here's Nick Johnson. Johnson, really tricky shot, no good. Was he fouled on his way up? He was. The whistle went, I think, just before the buzzer went, and it will be free throws with about 0.1 seconds on the clock. Well, they're just going to make sure that that is the case. They forced the difficult shot initially, and then it was Mustafa Fall who caught the rebound. Let's just have a look here. So it was Johnson that drove in. He couldn't make that, and then as Fall went up, yeah, this is a better angle. It's going to be close, this. So Fall catches the ball. Yeah, as he goes up, there is about 0.5 seconds on the clock. He'll know, because there's so little time remaining. What have we got? Maybe a little bit more, 0.7 seconds perhaps. They only need one of these free throws to go. I think he's just said 0.7 left. And Mustafa Fall will head to the foul line as boos ring out around the stadium. Well, it almost looked a certainty that we were heading to overtime when Johnson missed his two-point shot. But Mustafa Fall doing what he's in the side to do, and he will be thinking he probably only needs to make one of these two to get the job done. He's missed the first. This is where the pressure really kicks in. This to surely win it. Fall makes the second. That is a big free throw from Mustafa Fall. They've just got to throw one up here. They can't get it, and Türk Telekom have won by the barest of margins. Mustafa Fall free throw with 0.7 seconds left on the clock. And Türk Telekom have won the game, and by doing so have gone through to the playoffs in just under 4 weeks' time as group winners here in Group A. It didn't matter what was happening in the Dinamo Sassari game, because Telekom have won 90 points to 89. They knew that a win was all they needed to go through as winners. So they came to do a job. They have done a job. All credit to Strasbourg. They were out of the competition before this game, but they still played with a nice degree of heart and passion today, and gave them a real good game that came all the way down to the wire. And they'll be furious with themselves that Mustafa Fall was fouled on his way up, catching that offensive rebound right at the end of the final quarter. So Strasbourg's Basketball Champions League journey will end here. As we look at the stats, just how well Telekom shot the ball. 59% from 2, 58% from 3. They out-rebounded Strasbourg. 9 steals, though, for the French side. That will please them. so they can just focus on the domestic league. Dalot led the way for them with 23 points, and a special mention to Kyle Viltier, who was magnificent today. 32 points he had, Viltier, to go with his 8 rebounds and 1 assist as well. Parakushki had a double-double for Strasbourg, 10 rebounds and 17 points, 5 assists as well for Parakushki. So yeah, Strasbourg, they know that they will play no further part in the Basketball Champions League this season, but for Türk Telekom, they are heading through to the playoffs as group winners. They just get the better of Dinamo Sassari. The playoffs start on March the 3rd, so make sure you join us for when they get underway. But for now, from everyone here in France, we say good night.
C'est pas fini. 1,57.